Hello and welcome to Coffee's on My Mind and our new project, Coffee With, where we listen to stories of everyday people with the intention to learn, be inspired, and empower. I hope you're enjoying my conversation with Beserat Debebe, founder of Etan Comics, a home for African superheroes. We'll see you in part 4. Okay, so you've been in both worlds, Ethiopia and the US. What would you like to say to a person born and raised in the US to know about Africa, and then, something that you've kind of discovered, and then what would be something that you would like to say to an Ethiopian born and raised to know about the US?
Yes, so I'll start with the one for the U.S. citizen. I would say, you know, the stereotypes that they have seen in the past, whether it's through many different movies and shows, some of it still rings till today. It has effects till today, and the most damaging aspect that is that it doesn't allow you to empathize and to see Africans as other human beings with their own culture, their own struggles, their own strengths, their own beauty. It doesn't allow you to see that. And in this age of information and disinformation, I would say, it is paramount that you take the time to find real, authentic stories and representations in media. So not only so you can empathize with your fellow human being across the world, but because you will also learn so many things about yourself and about how to solve problems in the world. The way you would approach a problem is not the same as the way an African would approach a problem. And I'm not saying that somehow you are smarter or the African is smarter. What I'm telling you is there's always different approaches to many different problems about life. And you can be as much beneficiary of these insights as anybody else. So I would definitely encourage you to explore authentic stories, find authentic writers from an African continent, African nation to learn more about it, and go visit too. I promise you, it is not as dire, as dangerous as you see it on TV. There's a lot of different actors and benefactors that push these narratives onto you, whether it's because of our consumer culture, capitalism, whatever the case may be, and I don't want to dive into that. But I encourage you to do your own explorations and make your own judgments by paying attention to authentic writers, authentic storytellers, and authentic media reporters. Be careful of the information you digest. That's one thing I would say. And I would say the same thing to the Ethiopian that is in Ethiopia learning about United States as well. It applies both ways. But what I would say there is that it's also important for an Ethiopian to not see the outside world or the Western world as always like this, put him like in such a high pedestal that you neglect your own identity, your own worth, and the beauty that is within your own community, the power that is within your own community. I often find that a lot of people, because whether it's because of lack of opportunities or the struggles they face back home, they look out onto the Western world or other worlds as the saving grace, as where they will find happiness, success, and everything about life was going to be better. And I would say, yes, there are more opportunities. I'm not going to pretend like there are not. And yes, there may be a little bit more chance of success of that, but please do not neglect that the beauty of your identity, the source of your joy, and the source of who you are is in where you are, and in knowing yourself right where you are in your community before you go out there. It's that's what I would say. I'd say, like, be careful of that consumption of media of, oh man, like the grass is so much greener on the other side always, and it's not always like that. So that's my perspective.
And that, I think, is where we'll probably finish this up. Once again, I'm here talking with Beserat Debebe. Is that
Yes.
how you say it?
It's Rat De Pepe, yes.
Of Etan Comics.
Yeah, there you go. You did
There we go.
good.
.com. And he is, once again, you've just launched a Kickstarter campaign for your Jember Comics.
Yes.
And this is a super exciting. Once again, I've had the luxury of being to Ethiopia. When I first chatted with you, I was just like, man, this is it, because I was thinking about this kind of stuff while I was there, getting the history tours of Lalibela and Gondor and Facilities and all that, and just enjoying it, and also thinking this stuff is just as rich as the Knights at the Round Table and Robin Hood and all that stuff. This is even more rich than some of those stories. And I was just, the whole time I'm talking to my wife saying, man, they gotta do some Hollywood movies about this, and how can we make this happen? And then I talk to you, I'm like, all right, someone's doing it. This is awesome.
Yes, we are. I
Yeah.
love that. I love
So, to our viewers, hopefully you get a chance. Go to his website. You can actually even download a free 12-page little preview of what he's all about. And also, I encourage you, if you have the money, to support him. This is really, honestly, if you were like, over the last year, hey, how can I support Africans and Black lives and all that stuff? This is it right here. Put your money where your mouth is, and let's get this going. And for you, Besra, I hope that this is the beginning of a friendship. And someday, man, I hope that I could hang out in Addis with you, because that would just be super cool. And hopefully maybe we'll see each other before then. But yeah, maybe in about 6 months, or when you're coming out with your next book, we can do another interview and kind of get an update.
Yeah, I would love that. Thank you so much for this. Just the honor of being the first one here being interviewed in this awesome. You're a great interviewer, by the way. I love that you're prepared to ask all these great questions. Thank you so much. And again, for anyone interested in our books, like you mentioned earlier, this Kickstarter is like the best chance. You get free shipping, you get all these amazing stories on there, and yeah, reach out in Instagram, wherever you want. I'm happy to talk to people, and of course, you will. I'm always happy to have a conversation. Reach out to me whenever you're ready.
Hello, it's me again, BB. I hope you enjoyed our conversation with Beserat Debebe, founder of Etan Comics, a home for African superheroes. All the links for everything, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, the link for etancomics.com and the link for his Kickstarter campaign are down below. I hope you really enjoyed this interview. Please comment below. It was my first interview. Questions I missed, what you might want to ask him. We're going to definitely interview with him again in the future. Also, if you have someone you think we should interview or something like that, let us know. We just want to get the conversation going. So please comment down below. And of course, do the old like, comment, subscribe. We need your support. If you like it, please support us, and we'll keep putting out some entertaining and quality interviews, right? Entertaining and quality. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. We'll see you in the next interview.